2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Middle of the night from Kauffman Stadium. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Harmon Killebrew will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Vida Pinto will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, second baseman
Frank White started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Reggie Jackson will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on it.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Claude Washington will dig in. He doubled his last time. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Sal Vaco will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Billy Williams will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's gonna go.
He waits, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. Freddie Patel will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder,
Hal McRae stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. First pitch coming. John Mayberry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. George Brett will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Phil Garner will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Bruce DeLasta will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed...
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This is sometimes the byproduct of having great stuff. Sometimes it moves so much that no one knows what...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt, and he gets it down to the right side. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. Bert Campanella will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. Here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Joe Rudy will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Reggie Jackson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over.
Leading off for the Royals.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now batting, the designated
Harmon Killebrew is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ballgame. Strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
And here's the first pitch.
right fielder.
He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit. Frank White will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Frank White.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mike Norris will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Bob McClure will be summoned from the bullpen now.